Hello my friends, Adrian Singh here and welcome once more to my webinar on how to achieve sales mastery. Today we are continuing with the book Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, great book. And what I'm doing in these webinars, in these videos, is connecting his learnings to how to use these learnings to achieve sales mastery. So we are continuing today on the secret number 2, which is the cause, and we are reviewing creating a mass movement, and we are focusing on the cause and the key principles to the cause. We have already talked about the cause. Today we are focusing on the key principles to achieving the cause. So stay tuned and learn some more from Expert Secrets, Russell Brunson's book. Thank you. Hi, welcome back. So today we're going straight into secret number 2, the cause, where we started already, but just a quick recap. We're selling our products and services, and it's a highly competitive market, so we're operating in the red ocean. We're trying to move our market through various strategies to a blue ocean, right, which is from a general market to a niche. So there's many ways to do that. But what we're focusing on is using a strategy of creating the mass movement, okay? And to create a mass movement, earlier in our earlier webinars, we spoke about the charismatic leader, and now we're on to the cause. But just to recap on the charismatic leader, very important part of creating the mass movement. So the charismatic leader, which is usually the CEO of the company or the brand manager, or anyone who is in charge of moving the brand, creating the story to move it forward. He is the person, or she has a great backstory. That person is the crusader or the evangelist. So in other words, that person is the one who goes up and sells the story that this product is not the same old as everyone. You find ways to differentiate, and is the reluctant hero. So even though you don't want to be the hero, you have to position yourself as the hero, the storyteller, to create that mass movement. In doing that, the leader has to always maintain absolute certainty, and so not even confidence, absolute certainty that this product not could do, it will do what you say it can. And I've seen this mistake many times. Don't be boring. Do not be boring. You have to be exciting, you have to be passionate. People must see a high level of energy in the charismatic leader. We also discussed how the charismatic leader has to use persuasion to persuade people, to connect with people, because everyone has a different struggle. Everyone has a different code that you have to crack to be able to get them to move forward and follow you. So we identified 5 ways to connect with people through persuasion to get them to follow you. These will encourage their dreams. So first, understand what their dreams are and encourage them and show them by following your movement, by buying into your product or service, your product or service will take them to discovering their dreams. Another way is to confirm their suspicions. So they're suspicious about what your product has to offer. They're suspicious about salespeople coming and always offering their product is the best, their product is the best. So, one technique to use to overcome that is the feel, felt, found strategy, where in your conversation you connect by saying, I understand, Mr. Customer, I understand how you feel. If I were in your position, I would have felt the same way too. But our customers who have used our product, they have found, feel, felt, found. They have found by using our products, using the advantages of the services that we offer, we can do much more than our other competition can do. You have to convince them of that. So confirm their suspicion, justify their failures. So many of our customers, they have failed many times, and they feel defeated, and they feel as though they don't want to make a change again because they would only result in more failure. So you have to show them that you have had customers that have failed in the past, or you might have failed in the past as well, so you understand how they feel. However, again, you can use the same feel, felt, found strategy to take them on the path to moving away from failure into a discovery of a new opportunity. And then allay their fears, put their fears to rest. If they are afraid of something, I always use the reference of a child who is afraid of heights. If you are afraid of heights and you show the customer that, hey, I can take you to a higher ground, but I wouldn't take you in one jump, I'll take you in stages, then maybe they could buy into your story. So allay their fears. And the last one, which might seem a little controversial, but it's the truth. Throw rocks at their enemies. It's used a lot in politics, it's used a lot in religion, it's used a lot in organizations. There's a saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So you connect by people by understanding, hey, who are the enemies? Who do they not want to do business with? Connect at that level, get them to have conversations with you, and then you could take them to a higher ground, which is the cause. So you can have all of these qualities here, but if you don't have a cause, then you're not going to succeed. You have to connect the charismatic leader with the cause, and that will take you to a new opportunity, which is taking the customer, which will move the customer from their present situation to the road which you plan to take them. So we'll talk today on two principles, which is very important for the cause. And the first one is, where can they place their hope and faith? That is, where can the customer place their hope and faith? So the customer wants to place their hope and faith, but they would not place their hope and faith in anyone. So you have to position yourself as the right person with the right opportunity that they can feel confident in placing their hope and faith. So in the book Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, he drew reference to the movie Star Wars, and the movie was the Rogue One. And in that movie, there's a character called Cassian. And Cassian said, rebellions are built on hope. And then later in the movie, Jin was speaking to the Rebellion Council, trying to get them to fight before it's too late, because they didn't want to go into battle. And she told the council, we need to capture the Death Star plans if there's any hope of destroying it. So the council said, you're asking us to invade the Imperial installation based on nothing else but hope. And she responded, once more, rebellions are based on hope. So that's very important. You have to create the hope that by following you, that we can achieve the impossible. All right? And that's very, very important. And in politics, we see that following the same thinking, that the candidates in politics, the ones who paint the best future, wins. So if we look at American politics over the last couple of years, in 1992, George Bush, his slogan was a proud tradition. While Bill Clinton, who won the election, said, it's time to change America. In 2008, John McCain was country first, very vague. While Barack Obama was change we need, and yes we can. In 2016, Hillary Clinton used the slogan, I'm with her, and stronger together, while Donald Trump said, let's make America great again. Notice how the winners who cast the most compelling vision of the future, they are the ones who usually win the election. And not only the vision, but the whole story behind it that will get people to move towards that higher ground, which is voting and creating a new government. And business is the same thing. Whether you're in sales, whether you're running an organization, your ability to create the vision for the future will allow people to follow you. And it's more than just a salary they're working for. It is because they believe in where you are taking them to. And then there's the second principle: help them break their 4-minute mile. So in the book, Expert Secrets, Russell Brunson made reference to Roger Bannister, the famous runner, 100-meter runner, who broke the 4-minute mile on May 6, 1954. When everyone thought it was impossible to run that 4-minute mile, he ran and broke the record on May 6, 1954. As I said, prior to that, everyone thought it was impossible. But by him doing that, he created a new standard. And after he did that, that was the new entry requirement in those races, because today everyone runs that mile in under 4 minutes. Everyone, right? So he made the impossible possible by achieving it so that it became a new reality. So that is what the charismatic leader has to do in creating a cause. He has to show people how to break their 4-minute mile, how to release themselves from the obstacles that are in their way to achieve something more significant, to achieve greatness. That's what coaches do. Okay, whether it's in football, whether it's in any sport, you have business coaches, sales coaches. They sit and they work with the athletes to help them achieve beyond their full potential sometimes. This happened a second time for Russell Brunson. He recalled that in August 17, 2004, he received an email. But prior to doing that, his goal was just to create a program to earn additional income online that would achieve $1,000 US per month in sales. To him, that was success. And what changed his life was on August 17, 2004, he was checking through his email and he saw an email from John Reese. And the heading, the subject was, "We did it." When he read the email, what he read changed his life. He read that on that day, John Reese positioned and sold his online course and made $1 million in 18 hours. And that shook his world, because he was thinking success to him was $1,000 US per month. And now he's seeing that, hey, it's possible to achieve $1 million in 18 hours. So he changed his whole life to focus on, if John Reese could do it, he can do it too. And it didn't happen overnight. The first year he didn't achieve the $1 million. The second year he didn't achieve, he came close. The third year he achieved $1 million US. And in the fourth year, he achieved $1 million US in one day, under 24 hours. So if you can help people, if you can break your own record, that record, and if you can show people how to break their own 4-minute mile record, then people will follow you as a charismatic leader through your cause to a new opportunity. So I hope that this was helpful today, and we'll continue with the book Expert Secrets, Russell Brunson, Great Learnings. We are tying back all his principles back to achieving sales mastery, and look out for our next video. Thank you.